starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
From the heart of the mountain stage, he's a voice that can't wait. Wild Bill Austin's in the house tonight, rocking the mic with style and soul. Turn it up loud, let the good times roll. It's Wild Bill Austin.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my world and the Sunday Showdown. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, or behind the scenes on TikTok, it is great to have you here. Welcome to the fastest podcast on the internet where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. I am your host, Bill Austin, and this show is all about a variety of things: music, comedy, health hints. We've got a great show in store for you tonight, all kinds of neat things to keep you entertained. I'll fill you in on everything, as always, the giveaways we have, and all of the events going on tonight. But before we get started, and we need to sound the alarms and brace ourselves, because storming into Wild Bill's world like a marching band with a mission comes a force of nature dressed in boots and boldness. West Virginia Call of Duty Vice Clan Master. She doesn't take no lip from nobody, on air or off air. Ladies and gentlemen, make way, make noise, and stand at attention for my co-host. It's General Joe.
Well, the night's getting hot and the band's in the groove. General Joe's here. She's
Bacon! Let me get the right thing. Hello there.
Hello there from here, from West Virginia for once.
Thinking hello from Swansea, Wales. How are things in Swansea tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, the General is in the United States. She has flown over here on this side of the pond, and I'm because we've got scripts to read, and I didn't update the "Hey, hello from Swansea" part of the script. So I'm sitting here looking at that.
Which I didn't fall for, which makes a change. That's because I'm quite awake, because I've actually had sleep.
There you go. Well, and
Absolutely.
And the General gets to come over 2 or 3 times a year, and it's always a good time. We sit around, we like to game, and we're going to find out tonight about the Call of Duty and where we are this
Yeah,
week
we
in our war.
are. True,
And
true.
that's one of the things we like to do. But we've got a lot going on. We have a radio station that we take care of, actually 5. We also have a TV station that we take care of. And so we'll tell you about that and everything that's in our world and all the things that we do here as we get along in the show. But yeah, I'm really excited about tonight's show. We should have some good stuff coming up here. Just uno momento. We're gonna have rock trivia. We're gonna have chances for people to win. Good stuff on the show tonight too. You know that?
Absolutely. And we've got a war update as well, haven't we? But first of all,
we have to say thank you to the people that make this possible, and that is all of our supporters, the supporters that make
Absolutely.
this possible. That's you people who are watching us. So we appreciate it. You can go to Wild Bill's World, support us at BillAustinMedia.com, and you can make your way into our support section, which will allow you to go ahead and support us. Give us some support. We have all kinds of neat things. We've got a merch shop. You can buy merch, t-shirts and hats. We've got music for sale with the Peachy Keen Experience. All kinds of neat things for you. Like if you want to just take a little shopping spree, man, go ahead. We're not going to we're not going to judge you, but you can do it at our Ko-fi, and that you'll find that on our website at BillAustinMedia.com. But thank you to all the people who check us out, and we do have people who
Yes,
have
thank
given us
you.
some support, so that's number one, pretty cool. All righty, what do we got going on? Round one, ding, ding, ding. And up, ladies and gentlemen, round one, the 102 Peach Jock of the Week is next. But first,
Ooh.
and we'll check up the esports update and a chance to name that tune. But first, it is the Jock of the Week. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Because I know who it is.
Jock of the week. Place your bets.
Place your bets.
No regret.
No regret.
Greatness at its
Absolutely.
peak.
That's right. Greatness.
No
at its
regrets.
peak. Wild Bill's World, brought to you by EV Mux, just so you'll know, streaming to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and a bunch of other places all at one time. You can do it too. It's EV Mux. You'll find the link in the description below, and that's pretty cool, right?
Right, and Wild Bill's World is a production of Bill Austin Media. So visit BillAustinMedia.com for more information.
That's right. We are supported by Nomadify, a place to grow and thrive together. That's nomadify.co.uk. Also, Keenly Designed with repurposed jewelry, keenlydesign.etsy.com. And All Inclusive Radio, home of 105 The Track, 105thetrack.com. Download the All Inclusive Radio app today. Also brought to you by
Dr. Ganja, CBD use. Use coupon code Wild Bill for a discount. And by Circular.com, use Wild Bill Circ 10. All links and discount codes are at the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com. But all right, let's get on to it.
Alrighty,
What's
what do we
next?
got?
It's
We
Jock of the
have-
Week, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see. The Jock of the Week is up next. Let's tell everybody real quick about the Keen Source. So today's episode is brought to you by the Keen Source. Go to BillAustinMedia.com, your destination for exclusive content, special adult-only discounts. All right, BillAustinMedia.com has your source for all things Keen, but we also have a family section and an adult section, 21 plus.
Yes, and in our adult section, you'll discover featured brands like Dr. Ganja, Hot Octopus, and Lovant. So if you're over 21 and looking for some premium products and creative media and member-only deals, then visit the Keen Source.
That's right. Dr. Ganja has all CBD hemp products, including THCA, which is federally legal in all 50 states. Products for your pets, products for yourself. You can also use coupon code WILDBILL. Also, Hot Octopus and Love Sense also have adult things for you. You can go to BillAustinMedia.com, go to the adult section of the Keen Source, and you can find some products that are on sale and on discount and that are on special in the Wild Bill Emporium.
Amazing. So if you want to go and check out the other brands, go to the Keen Source, and you'll find the Keen Source yet again at BillAustinMedia.com.
All righty, now it is time for the Jock of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
you placed your
hey,
bet?
did you
placed your bet?
guess? I placed my bet, but
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, it is Big Daddy G.
oh, awesome.
That's right, Big Daddy G, and he is our man of the week. Big Daddy G carries the show from 6 to midnight, Monday through Friday, on one of our radio stations called 102 The Peach, which I think most people are familiar with. So that's what happens. And just so you will know, he is on from 6 p.m. To midnight. And he is our Jock of the Week. And so you can catch him on the beach. And he does play a little bit of funk and funky soul and pop. But the majority of what he plays
Majority.
it's his reggae music. So that's what he does. All righty.
It's
As
the
we move
best.
along, the Jock of the Week, congratulations. And everybody can go to BillAustinMedia.com and you can go to the Bill Austin Radio Network and see all 5 of the radio stations, no matter what you like. We'll talk about that a little bit later on here in the show there,
Yeah.
General. Yeah, when we run over the new website because, I
You've been working hard on the new website. You've been working very hard.
Well, I have been working hard on the website, and there's a reason for that because I totally
You had an
erased our
accident.
last website. Totally blew it and just deleted the entire website. Nothing left. There wasn't even a. There
There wasn't even a crumb.
No, not a crap.
No,
So anyway,
nothing.
I did that. I messed that up, and so I've been trying to get everything back. We don't have the Keen Source completely. Well, we don't. We do have the Keen Source updated. We worked on that this week, but we don't have Keen Advertising and Podcasting up yet. That page is there, but we haven't done anything with it. So we're still building. But give us a little bit of time. Look, it took me 2.5 years to build that website. It took me about 2.5 minutes to totally
2.5
destroy it.
seconds actually to dismantle
But we'll go
it.
through our new website, what we've got done here as we move on through the show here a little bit. Alrighty, this show is brought to you, ladies and gentlemen, by our great people at Keenly Designed.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Keenly Designed. Hey Joe, have you heard of Keenly Designed?
Shoot.
Alrighty, have you heard of Keenly Designed?
Well, you mean the place where every piece has a story and a second chance? Yeah, I know him. Pamela Keen turns history into style.
That's right, she does. She takes forgotten treasures, vintage Swatch watches, antique brass, repurposed jewelry, and she gives them a glow up, polished, preserved, and ready for a new adventure.
And listeners, almost 6,500 five-star reviews. Keenly Designed is the Etsy shop for retro, restored, and totally unforgettable jewelry.
That's right, Keenly Designed. You can go to keenlydesign.etsy.com. keenlydesign.etsy.com. You can also scan the QR code on your screen, and you can snag a piece that's got real history. Good stuff at Keenly Design.
Yes. And always get the full scoop of Keenly Designed and all our sponsors at, guess where? BillAustinMedia.com.
That's right, Keenly Designed, where every piece has a past and a story to tell.
All right, that's enough talking. Let's move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to give somebody a chance to win a prize.
Well, hey.
Time for Name This Tune.
Reach for the stars and land on the moon. Time right now for Name This Tune.
Yeah, my brother was like, all right, look, man. Somebody already has a Name That Tune, but nobody has a Name This
Name
Tune. You should
This
be named
tune, I
This
forget.
Tune. And I'm like, that's a good idea, dude. So we changed it from Name That Tune to Name This Tune. And this is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your guitars, your trivia brains, and it's time to bring a little rock and roll sunshine into Wild Bill's world. Time to switch gears with the Name This Tune, where we give you a chance to name a Peachy Keen Experience song.
All right, it's time for your shot at a prize. Can you name this tune? Be the first to type the song title in the chat, and we'll send you a Peachy Keen album.
That's right. We're always giving away something. Sometimes it's, it's great. Sometimes it's just super great. And this is a super great. So
A super
we
great
picked-
one.
The music we pick from here is actually music from the Peachy Keen Experience. So you can find all of the music on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all of your major platforms, so that you never miss a chance to know what song we are playing.
Absolutely. So just look for the Peachy Keen Experience, and right now all the albums are just half price. You can go and snag yourself a good deal. Find all the information at BillAustinMedia.com.
That's right. All right, and now name this tune. All right, is everybody ready?
I'm ready, Freddie.
Boy, the nerves, man, this makes me nervous. All right, you've got to name this tune. If you can, then we'll get you a free music.
I'm so glad I know the tune because I can barely hear it through my computer.
Radio by the sea, static dancing with the tide. Oh, love songs on the AM side. Sunburned stories half complete. Radio by the sea. Voices drifting through the sand. Songs I don't quite understand. Somehow they understand me.
Oh,
Perfectly.
have we? Nice.
Radio by
Oh,
the sea.
nice one. You caught that before me.
Playing something meant for me. Radio by the sea. Set my memories free. No signal strong, no signal clear, but the feeling's always here. Sometimes noise is what you need to feel the beat. I don't need the latest sound, just the truth that's been around. Crackling wisdom, melody, history.
I'm back.
Static dancing with the tide. Oh, love songs on the AM side. Sunburned stories half complete. Radio by the sea.
Absolutely.
So there you go, Radio by the Sea. It's the Peachy Keen
That's
Experience.
a very long song, isn't it? Radio by the Sea.
Oh my God, it's like 5.5 minutes long, and it's probably one
know.
of my favorite songs from the Peachy
know.
Keen Experience. We want to let everybody know. Had to give me a little drink there. Let everybody know they can go to BillAustinMedia.com, contact us. They can get Peachy Keen albums right there in the store in the Wild Bill's Emporium. Also go to Apple Music, Spotify,
Spotify.
any of the music services, and they can play our music. And the more they do, the happier we are. For sure. So there you go. That's your name this tune. They can also go to the to the Peachy Keen YouTube channel, which plays Peachy Keen music 24 hours a day. and a variety of it too. And we'll talk about that because that's one of the things that we have going on here. That's why we are so busy. And we've got a lot of stuff coming up, but now it's time, Joe, to check in and find out what happened this week in Call of Duty Mobile. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm very ready for that.
And now it's time for the afternoon Respawn Live Lobby Call of Duty Clip of the Week.
Alrighty, I got to get my Colonel's hat and my Colonel's glasses on. Because
So
what is Call of Duty without the
without the Colonel?
without the costume?
Absolutely.
Everybody's used to seeing this cool Colonel with his cool West Virginia pilot hat.
So whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to remind everybody that they can tune in and watch the West Virginia esports team crush it, hopefully, in Call of Duty on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick through Monday through to Friday from 6 to 7 Eastern. And we give away prizes every single day when we're gaming. But you must watch it to win, so don't miss out there.
That's right. You must watch to win. And if you've never watched the General and I play our video games, it's exciting. But you must
It
be
is
watching
exciting.
how we did. Alrighty, General Joe. What in the heck? How
so-
did we do?
What's been going on the last couple of weeks? What have we been doing the last couple of weeks? We haven't actually done that well. So we came in third place this week. We're still master. We haven't quite hit legendary. We will by the end of the season hit legendary, but
Oh,
we
for
haven't
sure.
quite.
For sure.
But we did have a really, really tough week again. We came in third out of 6 teams, so, not completely horrendous. We have got some star players, as per usual. Phil Dees, top 1 dude, thank you. Yay, Phil. And we got Tennessee Taz and our usual ranking number 1, who is Harry. Thank you, guys.
Harrison.
Thank you,
Harry,
guys.
He is a bad boy. He's just a tough dude. I
He's
love
a
Harry.
tough dude.
He's right there at the
yes.
front every week. Good
He
man.
is.
That's our man. Yeah, and you can
He
watch all of
is.
our live stream videos on the Colonel's West Virginia Esports YouTube channel at Colonel Keen. You can also watch all of the General and my action on our TV show, our TV channel, which is Wild Bill's World Live on YouTube, right?
Absolutely. And I just want to give a shout out to any girl gamers there. If you want to come along and join me, I get quite lonely here on my own with all these boys playing. So please, please, please come and join us. Come and join our clan and fight alongside me.
Yeah,
There we go.
we definitely we keep getting more and more viewers and we've been live streaming now our Call of Duty for pretty much over a year.
Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. And we're
So
building up slowly.
we probably have 200 episodes that we've done, at least.
Yeah.
And so you can watch those on our live TV channel as well. So that's one of the reasons we've been so busy is that we've had a lot of work we've been putting in for the TV channel, right? And we're trying to get a lot of subscribers. I think our goal is pretty bold, Joe, on the subscribers.
Our goal is very bold there with we would like 1,000 subscribers on our esports Facebook page and our YouTube page too. That would be so nice if we could get that.
Yep. So if you can go like and subscribe and share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel at Colonel_Keen, Keen. That would be the YouTube channel that you can go to and subscribe, and that would be a whole heck of a lot of fun. And
would.
if you
That'd
need
be
information,
great.
you can go to BillAustinMedia.com too. And you know what? Tell them what else we got there at BillAustinMedia.com.
Oh, we've got giveaways. We've got merch there. We've got t-shirts. We've got hats. We've just got lots of merch there. So please, please come along. Come and support us. Come and rep your team in style.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our. Oh, guess what? We've got rock history coming up next, right?
Let's go for rock history. I think that's a good idea.
All right. Before we do that, though, we've got to say hello to some people who help support our show. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think so. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brewers Row, Charleston's newest hot spot.
That's right. There's 3 amazing breweries there and to check out. And first up is Bad Shepherd Beer Company, where the motto is "Stay Wild." Hey there, Wild Bill. Don't you say that all the time?
Yeah, I do. I tell everybody to stay wild. At the end of my radio show, I always say, "Hey, stay wild," but and have no boundaries. So yeah, I do that a lot. And then, of course, we have Fife Street Brewing, famous for their creative grilled cheese and local themed beers. Charleston beer is very yummy, and the grilled cheese is super yummy. They've got like a dozen different sandwiches. They do salads and things like that. So nice place to grab a snack. And of course, Summer Street is right there down by the park. So pretty neat place.
That's lush. And let's not forget Short Story Brewing, where their family-friendly vibe and delicious pizza from Lefty's Place.
That pizza is really, really
I
good.
know.
It's like that Detroit-style pizza and has those crispy cheese baked edges. Yum, yum, yum.
So it
Anyway,
makes me
good
hungry.
stuff. And here's the cool part, is that you can get a passport, all right? And get a passport, and every time you go and you have a beverage, they will check your passport, and you get 3, and you get this. How about that?
Nice.
It's a pint glass. So
Yeah.
you get 9 altogether. So you get 3 at each establishment, and you get your free pint glass, which is nice.
Nice.
All righty. Now that we do that, ladies and gentlemen, time for rock history. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Freddie.
Here we
It's
go.
time for This Week in Rock History. Here's your hosts, General Joe and Wild Bill Austin.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to This Week. It's time for music history. And today,
We're rewinding the clock to the last week of March, first week of April. So strap in, because this one's packed with legendary moments.
that's right. And let's kick it off with March 30th, 1963. The Chiffons started a 4-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with He's So Fine, Do-Lang, Do-Lang, which was a number 16 hit. Then in 1971, George Harrison was taken to court, accused of copying the song on his 1970 hit, My Sweet Lord. I don't know if you can hear that, where it's, He's so fine, and then my sweet Lord. And anyway, he was ordered to pay $587,000
Wow, that's a lot.
to the writers. How much is that, Joe, in European money?
£345,000.
There you go.
Wow. So we've got March the 31st, 1958. Chuck Berry's rock and roll classic, Johnny B. Good single was released. It entered the US charts 6 weeks later and peaked at number 8 on the chart.
Wow. Number 8 on the U.S. chart. Then, April the 1st. Let's talk about April Fool's Day. April the 1st, 1970, 50 musicians recorded the orchestral scores for the Beatles' tracks The Long and Winding Road and Across the Universe. It was from Phil Spector. He produced it, and The Long and Winding Road became a U.S. number 1 hit. It was no April Fool's, Joe.
No. April the 2nd, 1971. Janis Joplin was at number 1 on the US album charts with Pearl. The album released after her death. So sad. The album features the number 1 hit, Me and Bobby McGee, written by Chris Christopherson and Fred Foster, on which she played acoustic guitar.
Yeah, that was, it was absolutely tragic that she would pass away. April 3rd, 1971, The Temptations scored their second U.S. number 1 with Just My Imagination. Once again, Running Away With Me, the track is considered one of the Temp's signature songs and is notable for recalling the sound of the group's 1960s recordings.
April the 4th, 1970, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young went to number 1 on the US album chart with Deja Vu. The first album which saw Neil Young joining Crosby, Stills and Nash featured 3 US top 40 singles: Teach Your Children, Our House and Woodstock.
That's right. It was the second album from Crosby, Stills and Nash, which they would add Young. Their first album, which was just Crosby, Stills and Nash, was CSN. So it did not have Neil Young. But this was the second album, the Deja Vu album. And then let's not forget some happy birthdays this week. Happy birthday, Ronnie
Happy
Lane. And you're going, who?
birthday.
Ronnie Lane was with Small Faces.
I actually knew that one.
Yeah.
Makes a
Also,
change.
oh, man, oh, boy, I remember when this guy left and how sad it was. Marvin Gaye was born, would have had a birthday this week, but where he's still with us. Also, Doris Day was born on
Yay.
this day, rest her soul. Barry Oakley from the Allman Brothers Band. All right, he was born this week in 1948. He tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident. And then Gary Moore, who was with Thin Lizzy. Gary, what an incredible guitar player. And if you ever get a chance to see and listen to his solo album, any of his solo albums, Still Got the Blues is an incredible song. But that, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
There you go, and that's your music history for this week.
That's right. Time
There
next,
we
ladies and
go.
gentlemen, to pay tribute to all of the people who are content creators, those people who make YouTube go. It's time for the Bill Austin Media YouTube Hall of Fame.
YouTube Hall of Fame with channels that bring the game.
The YouTube Hall of Fame!
All right.
So it's time for the YouTube channel Hall of Fame. So we introduce a new member every month, and if you head over to our YouTube channel, Wild Bill's World Live, you'll find a playlist featuring all our inductees. So we'll reveal this month's inductee in just a minute. But first, Wild Bill, do you want to tell us about anything?
Yeah, I think I'd like to tell you about one of our favorite places to shop, and that would be a place called Circular.com. CERQULAR.com. Circular.com has products for men, women, children, and it's always important to use coupon code WildBillCirc10. Yes, indeed.
So, if you love the planet and have great style, at Circular you'll find pre-loved fashion, sustainable beauty, and eco-friendly products. All
That's
in
right,
one
all
place.
in one place.
No plastic, no waste, just
Nope.
smart, conscious shopping. From outfits to your skincare regime. Go green with Circular and live beautifully sustainably.
That's right. We believe in the environment, and you can get 10% off with code WildBillCirc10. That's WildBillCERQ10. Start shopping at Circular. The links are in the Keen Source. You can go to BillAustinMedia.com and get all the information for all of our sponsors and our affiliates. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the YouTube Hall of Fame.
Wait, hey!
Yay!
And we know that content creators pour endless hours into making this.
Oh yeah, they do. We do, and
They
and
do.
so we really want to give all of the people that work hard to bring content to YouTube kudos. Nobody does this. Like nobody appreciates the long hours. And for those of you people who don't know, Joe and I spend probably on our show dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of hours just on this show, and not to count everything else that we do. So we like to say thank you to all of the people. And the Forum Celebrity Podcast is a fella that I know, Jim. His name's James Patrick, and he has Florence Carmela, and their podcast is a VIP pass to the latest in pop culture. All right. So they've got celebrity gossip. They've got all kinds of neat stuff every week. James and Florence dive into the exclusive celebrity interviews, shocking behind the scenes stories, hot trends making waves in Hollywood. And these people work extremely, extremely hard on their channel. And you can tell because they're really good and they do a great job. So go check them out. Make sure you like and subscribe and do all that stuff. It is the Forum Celebrity Podcast, right?
So James and Florence have been featured on TMZ Live, ESPN, CBS, and many other outlets. They've marketed for celebrities and athletes alike, including Emmett Smith, Barbara Corcoran of the Shark Tank, and many others. And their true crime channel is back, so don't miss that one.
That's right. Get ready for unfiltered celebrity opinions, hilarious banter, and inside secrets. It'll keep you coming back for more, whether you're a diehard fan of the A-listers or love a good gossip session. The Forum Celebrity Podcast is your one-stop shop for all things entertainment. Hit that subscribe button, tune in, and make sure you join the conversation. The Forum Podcast. Hit that hashtag.
And so up ahead, it's Rock Trivia, and there's another chance for you to win.
That's right. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take a little trip down memory lane and think about our old website, BillAustinMedia.com.
Sad website.
BillAustinMedia.com. It was such a good one. It was.
It was. Whilst it lasted, it was amazing.
It was. And so what we're going to do is it was nice, and then I kind of like blew it and messed everything up and totally erased our entire website and destroyed it. So we've been trying to get that back and kind of get that back on the on the channel and up and going. And so we've redesigned everything. So let me show you what we have. BillAustinMedia.com. This might look familiar because this is something we've always had, but here's our new website. All right. So we've got some new pictures on here and things, but here's what I wanted to show you. All right. You can go to any one of our important projects that we have. For instance, the Keen Advertising and Podcasting right here. Okay. You see that? This is where Joe and I help people learn how to podcast, live stream, do whatever. This is something that we can help if you're a business or a doctor or a dentist. You want to make waves in the community and get your name out there. This is the new way to do it, podcasting. And Joe and I help people do that. Also, the Keen Source. The Keen Source is your source for all things Keen. You can go there and find our family page and our adult page and find products. You'll also find on our web on BillAustinMedia.com on our website, Wild Bill's World, No Boundaries. Now this is my show on 105 The Track that I do, and you can find that on 105thetrack.com or on the All Inclusive Radio app. But that is my show, and you can get one thing about this page too. You can go get some of my past shows, like there's full shows, and then here's my shows from March 17th, 16th, 13th. So you can listen to just my voice tracks of what I did on those shows because I edit everything out every day. But that is one of the things you'll find. Also down here, Joe, what is this? Ta-doo. That is our TV. That's our live TV
That
show.
is our live TV show. Sorry, I was looking at something else at the same time. Yeah.
No, you're fine. So we have our live TV show. Also, the Sunday Showdown. If people want to find out about this show, they can do that. Also, there's information on our Call of Duty mobile play. Joe and I, we do that every day, right?
We
Which
do
just
Monday
had-
through to Friday.
Yeah, 6 p.m. So, which we just had our update. And then this is what we've introduced in the last 3 weeks. But this is what we spent our majority of our time working on. This is the Bill Austin Radio Network. Now, most of you know about the Peach, 102 The Peach, right? Because we've been talking about that. That radio station's been up since December.
November.
And anyway, so the Peach is a variety radio station. Well, now we have a whole lot more. We've got 103.7 The Pulse, which is the hip hop and Motown soul station. We've got 97.7 The Island. It's our reggae station. 94.9 The Dirty Bird. That is our pop rock station. And then, of course, we have 99.1 The Revolution. That's the country music revolution. Here's a picture of me back when I had short hair. And if anybody wants to find out more about all of our stations and all about Bill Austin Media, they can use the Popple QR code on their screen, and you can find that on our website at BillAustinMedia.com. But that tab has all of the radio stations that we have. So you can access everything by BillAustinMedia.com, and that's what we have so far. Next week, maybe we will jump into the
Maybe
King
we'll have
Source.
a little bit more as well next week. Work a bit more on the
we'll learn a
website
little
during the
bit.
week, won't we?
A little bit more as we go. Yeah, we might actually
Yeah.
get some more done. I think the Keen Source is
Keen Sauce is
rather
done.
barren. I think we've done a little bit of work with that, but we need a little bit more. But we do have some products on there. So, products, and when you go to Wild Bill's Emporium, you just go to the Keen Source, and then it'll have Wild Bill's Emporium. And there's all kinds of neat products for you, and they're really cool. That's all I can say. All righty. Now,
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, it is time for our rock trivia.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Wild Bill's World's Rock Trivia on the Sunday Showdown.
Yay, ladies and gentlemen, rock trivia for you today. Indeed. It's where we give you a chance to win a Peachy Keen album of your choice. If you can answer the question, right?
Absolutely. You shoot.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on it. Joe, why don't you give us the question?
The question is, what was the last song Janis Joplin would record before she passed away? That was 3 days before she passed away. What was the name of
Wow.
the song she recorded?
I knew this a long time ago. Ask me today, and it would be tough.
Well, I think we might have already given the answer away earlier on.
No, I don't think we did. I don't think we did. No, we
Okay. Okay.
didn't. I was extra careful to do that. Now, we will tell people that the album Pearl was released in January of 71, so it was 3 months after she had passed away. But once it was released, it did hold the #1 spot in the Billboard 200 for like 9 weeks. So it was the biggest album, obviously, of her career.
No. Oh, Carissa has actually put an answer in, and I think it may be correct.
All right, let's take a chance and
So
see
can
what
you
we've got
double
going
check
on.
for me,
Oh my goodness, she
please?
did. You gotta love those Gen Zers. That's right. So that is
Whoa.
actually correct. It was Mercedes-Benz. That's right. So me and Bobby McGee reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 71, right? That was the first big song that she had. And she was also a member of the 27 Club, what they call the 27 Club. One
I
of the
know,
young artists that
sad club.
passed away at 27, like Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix. So there are a few of them, and they talk about the 27 Club, right? But the last song she recorded, Joe, what was it?
Oh, sorry. The last one she just Mercedes-Benz.
Yep, Mercedes
Yeah,
Benz.
there we go. Thank you,
final
Carissa,
recording.
because I didn't know that.
Yep, I knew. I try to get stuff that you don't know. And anyway, you know what was
Exactly.
interesting about that last song? Have you heard Mercedes Benz?
Yes, I have heard it, but I didn't know that that was the answer.
Yep. That song is an a cappella song. So if you ever hear it, there's no instruments in it. It's just her singing her, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? So there you go. Congratulations, Carissa.
Thank you, Carissa, because I didn't know that.
Your daddy must have taught you well. All right, coming up, we do have the
so.
giveaway club here, and we're going to be giving away some stuff. But first, before we do that, we got to say hey and thank you to Nomadify.co.uk.
So whether you want to build a bit of mental resilience or just need a boost of support, Nomadify has plenty of uplifting advice and positive energy. So check out all the details on the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com.
And that's right. Stay tuned because we do have the Wild Ones giveaway for today. The Wheel of Prizes is up next. And so that's what we have here. Before we do that, though, Joe, we have to say and let everybody know about how they can support us and say thank you to all the people who do support us.
Absolutely. So yes, this is our way of saying thank you to our viewers, and you can support our giveaway club using the Ko-Fi QR code on your screen. Basically, it's just buy us a cup of coffee. That would be lush.
That's right. And at Wild Bill's World, it's ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World. You can find a whole bunch of other awesome things like our t-shirts, our hats, our merchandise. You can find musical albums. You can sponsor the show. Oh my gosh, Joe. I mean, we've got all kinds of neat stuff in our merch store. And you can always go to BillAustinMedia.com and you can get a direct link there to our merch store. And you're right, it's our way of saying thanks. All righty, up next we are going to do the giveaway, but before we do it, we have to say thank you to another important supporter of ours, people who make our world a happy place, and that is 105thetrack.com.
Oh, yes.
That's right. All-inclusive radio. So folks, if you want, and you can check out the All-Inclusive Radio app. This is my family. This is my midnight show that I do from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday through Friday at a 70s station where we play 70s music, all 70s music. It's called 105 The Track. You can catch it. Again, I showed you earlier on the website where you can go hear my recent shows. But if you download the All-Inclusive Air app, the All-Inclusive Radio app, okay, you can also find our sister stations, all right? And these are sister stations that I love to listen to. There's Beats 93, which does old school hip-hop and rap. I mean, we're talking like from the 90s, the good stuff. They've got Symphony Radio. They've got dance music. They've got 103.5 The Shark, so they've got like metal, rock and roll, a country station, which is one of their big ones, the Outlaw station. So anyway, you get a chance, check them out. You can find all the information at 105thetrack.com. At the top of the page, there'll be a banner that flashes all of our sister stations. So we want to encourage everybody to check that out because I've got that going on tonight at 1 a.m. So as soon as I finish up this show, Joe and I will probably cut a couple of promos as we usually do. And do a little bit of work and then take a quick break. And then at 1 a.m. we get back on it and I'm back on the air. And Joe normally passes out about that time because normally she has to work the next day. And
I normally
she's in Wales,
yes.
But luckily enough, her vacation time, she gets to come to America and hang out with us. So always great to have you here there, General.
And don't forget to let our viewers know about the QR codes just underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you have the, I've got the Apple app right below me, the QR code, and Joe has the Android. So those codes can get you to the All-Inclusive Radio app on your phone from your app store, and you can download it and catch me on the air tonight. Right now, I'm not sure what they have going on right now. I think. See, Mika was on till 8. They might have live 70s coming on tonight, which is great when they do the live 70s. That's my favorite. So for people who say, wonder, what do you guys do every day? Well, we have,
a lot.
I have 6 radio stations that I care for. Luckily, the track, this one is one that I don't have to do too much for. I just do my radio show. But the other 5 that Joe and I take care of it's a lot of work. You get a chance, go to BillAustinMedia.com and go to the Bill Austin Radio Network tab and support some of our radio stations. We were out yesterday, right, Joe? Was it Saturday? We went Saturday. We went out and ventured amongst the protesters at the No Kings rally. Wow, it was unbelievable.
It was
how many
so busy. Oh my
how many
gosh.
people were there? It was packed.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult situation in politics today. So we'll just leave it at that. But for those who would like, just so we can mention it, just so you'll know, 99.1 The Revolution is accepting 45-second candidate statements. So if you're a candidate for office, for any office anywhere, and you'd like to be on the radio, we will give you 45 seconds to tell us who you are, what office you're running from, and what your platform is. And it's, these aren't commercials. These are, we am not, this is not anything to do with political PACs. This is a free opportunity to have free speech and for people to be able to get their word out. And most honestly, it's part of our no money in politics, because we believe here that we need to take the money out of politics. And so that's what we're going to do with 99.1 The Revolution. We're going to allow people to go ahead and get their voice out. And so we wanted to let people know about that. If you know anyone running for office and they'd like to have free ads, we're only going to limit it to 40 people. That's all we can. That's all we can do. That's all we have room for. So, have them contact BillAustinMedia.com. I'll send them a form to fill out. They can fill it out, and indeed, we'll give them a voice on the radio for free. Right?
Good. That is really good.
Well, we're trying to do our best to make this world a better place.
Absolutely.
And most honestly, there are so many things wrong with politics that, if there's anything we can do to try to clean up the entire political system, we will. And one of the things we support here is taking money out of politics. People shouldn't be able to buy elections. And that's our main point. So if we can do that, we'd be glad to do that. The other thing is career politicians need to go. So we're on that train too. But we'll have more information on what we have going on here, because we've got, and probably, Joe, you think it might be next Sunday we might have that big announcement?
I think we should wait till next Sunday. Yes.
Definitely. We're going to wait
I
till
think we should wait till
sometime.
next
Hopefully,
Sunday.
you think we'll have it ready by. I hope we have it ready.
I hope
we have
we'll
a
have it
huge
ready.
announcement coming next Sunday on the Sunday Showdown. We're going to kick it off, and people going to be crapping. They're going to be going, "What?" Because we announced the show, and people were like, "You're what? We have a Sunday Showdown. We have a show going on." And people were like, "You've got a TV show?" And we're like, "Yeah." All right. Well, then after that, we're down.
Anybody that knows you will understand that they won't be surprised whatever you pop out next Sunday.
Well, when we did our live streaming, then everybody was like, "Whoa, you're live streaming. You could play Call of Duty." And of course, Joe is really, really good. And I hang right up in there with her. So we do pretty well. So then they were shocked. And then we brought out the Peach radio station, and everybody was shocked. They were like, "My
And
God,
then
what are
the
you
other
doing?
radio stations.
You started a radio station." And then, of course, we started popping out albums. Peachy Keen started putting out albums. And then one thing led to another, and now we have 5 radio stations in
On
the
a
Bill
TV.
Austin Radio Network. And, of course, 105 The Track makes 6. So people check out the All-Inclusive Radio app and all the different channels and sister stations we have on there. We've got something for everybody. You know that? If you want regular country, you can go to the Dirt Road, right, with All-Inclusive Radio. If you want progressive country, you can go to 99.1 The Revolution. So, we've got a reggae station, we've got a soul station, we've got, between these two families, we've got it covered. There ain't nothing.
Everything covered.
I think we do. All righty, last thing to
Let's
do
go.
before we get going, Joe. You know what it is.
Spin that wheel.
Ladies and gentlemen, go to BillAustinMedia.com and hit the. There's a page there that you can go to that will say, "Help us out."
Absolutely.
So support us. There's a support us page. So go check it out. It'll tell you how you can support us. It'll have links to the to our merch shop and all that good stuff. So go do that. And last week we had John Campbell, my buddy John.
And I'd like to spin it this week, if that is okay. I think you got the honors to spin it last week.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen. This is interesting. All right. Let me get my window. How did my window get out of there?
No, it's probably my fault.
You
Blame
think?
me. Yes, blame
I
me.
got you. All righty. I'm back. All right. I'm going to hold on. So either I'm spinning this wheel with something other than my hands or Joe is doing it.
Yay! I didn't touch it.
Wow, there you go from across the pond. There you go. It's Jamie Monroe.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Nice.
Joe, so since we're talking about across the pond things, tell everybody where our 99.1 The Revolution radio station is most popular.
Do you know, surprisingly, the UK. We have over
tons
30 viewers from the UK.
that listen to our radio station, The Revolution. And
Just the Revolution, that is, though.
that's just the Revolution. Now, we keep picking up, listeners as well in every day. So I think we picked up like 6 yesterday. So it's growing little by little, but that's what it is. You can find all the information at BillAustinMedia.com. And Jamie, you need to give us a buzz and let us know that you heard your name on this show, and we will have a surprise for you. We'll have a Peachy Keen album. That's what we're giving away. Because
I'll make sure they're posted this week. Don't worry about it. I will make sure. I'll keep an eye on him.
And Matt, I appreciate you, bro. I will get yours out in the mail this week too, my man.
It is literally ready, Matt. It's there in an envelope ready. We just have to
go buy.
post
I had to
it.
go buy new envelopes because we've given away so much stuff. I ran out of envelopes, and then I didn't have envelopes that the CDs would fit in. So I had to get more envelopes, but we've got them. So they're coming. The only thing we can say is just do not bend. Do not bend. All righty, folks, thank you so much for checking out our show tonight. We appreciate you. We do this every Sunday, the Sunday Showdown. Make sure that you catch our live stream during the week, 6 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, when we stream our Call of Duty, which is always fun. Also catch our radio show on 102 The Page. Joe and I put a lot of work in this weekend building our show for next week, so we should have a good show this week coming up. Make sure you check out our radio show on 102 The Peach. Visit BillAustinMedia.com for the Keen Source for all of the sponsors and affiliates like Nomadify and the Keen Source. And check that out for us, and we appreciate that. And make sure that you catch us again next Sunday evening as we have another huge announcement. Because, I mean, if you're thinking, hey, look, Wild Bill bought 5 radio stations, all right? What bigger thing could that be? Well, let me tell you something.
It's something big.
Big. Like real big. So pay attention next week. Make sure you put it on your calendars, and we will see you then, right?
Absolutely. We shall see
and we
you
want to
next
say
week.
special thanks. Yeah, special thanks to everybody across the pond who's taking care of business for the general while she's out, making sure our TV station's up and running and everything's good. So,
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan. We got support all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next Sunday night for another Sunday Showdown from Wild Bill's World.
Bye.
Bye,
Take care.
We're so sorry now to have to say goodbye. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment to express our heartfelt gratitude has arrived. Thank you for watching Wild Bill's World, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. Thanks to you, we've had unforgettable moments, like when Wild Bill skydived into a pool of jello and juggled flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. We're grateful to Moses Ferguson, our ancient news anchor. Grandpa Moses, winner of the Most Likely to Fall Asleep Mid-Sentence Award, will have more next week. More music history, wisdom, and a more snoring through breaking news. A big thank you to Peachy Keen, the hippie warrior keeping the 70s alive. Peachy, who snagged the Most Likely to Sing Flat Award, brought joy with every performance and thrilled us with Name That Tune performed by the Peachy Keen Experience. Our gratitude extends to Jerry King, Bill Austin Media Editorial Board President. Crowned the king of dad jokes and awkward silences, he made us laugh and cringe. If you didn't laugh, you at least cringed laughably hard. For sports, we thank you for supporting Colonel Keane, the Call of Duty champ. Holder of the Most Likely to Yell at his Screen Award, he amazed us with his gaming skills. With over 840,000 kills, he tackled virtual enemies and his own temper. Finally, thanks to Big Daddy G and Diggity Dog for their hemp health tips, winners of the We Swear This Health Advice is Legit award, they made us laugh while reviewing hemp products. And don't forget General Joe, our fearless sidekick, keeping the chaos in check. Find all our information at BillAustinMedia.com. Please share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of Wild Bill's World. Here's to you, our incredible audience. Until next week, stay wild.